All right, workout worthy, welcome to Total Body Conditioning. This is a full body workout that's gonna get your cardio, your strength, and your core all done at once. We are gonna work every single muscle group from our head to our toe, and it is going to be fun. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, like this video, and save this video. Your workouts do not need to be extreme, but you do need to be consistent. So come right back here and do this workout 2 to 3 times this week with me. We're gonna start with a quick warm-up. If you are already warm, then you can skip ahead to section 1. We have 4 sections today that we're gonna get done in about 30 minutes. If you need to warm up with me. March it out with your right leg. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale up and exhale. Side to side, right and left. Step and tap. Doesn't matter which way you go, just back and forth. Wide knee lifts. Out. Pulling up to your underarms. Keeping those shoulders low and relaxed. Rib cage is pulled down, abs are tight. 4, 3. Now hamstring curls. Gentle stretch across your chest. Gentle stretch through those quads as our heels curl up towards our glutes. 4, 3. Wide knee lifts. Out. Hamstring curls back. Wide knees for 4, 3, 2. Hamstring curls for 4, 3. So that one more time. Wide knees, 4, 3. Hamstrings for 4, 3. Side to side. Change this to a 2-step to your right. Grapevine. Step behind. Opening up the hips, warming up the legs. Grapevine, add a wide knee lift. Grapevine with a hamstring curl. Grapevine with a knee. Grapevine curl. Stationary knees out wide for 4, 3, 2. Hamstrings for 4, 3. Half squats. Right, left. Weight is in both heels. Chest is lifted. Sitting back like you're sitting in a chair. Keeping your chest lifted. Now a 2-count jumping jack. Traditional jacks have a little bit high impact. We're nice and slow. Knees follow the same angle as our toes. If you need less impact, do those half squats, but go up on your tiptoes. So you're waking up the arches, the heels and the calves. Now single jacks, 2 sets of 8. No impact could be a heel kick. Medium impact, heel with a hop. And then that traditional option works great. Grapevine with a knee. Grapevine with a curl. Stationary knees, 4, 3. Hamstring curls, 4, 3. Half squats, 8. One leg moves at a time, alternating sides. 4 more. 3, 2. Now 2-count jumping jacks. Nice and slow. You choose your impact, traditional or no. Halfway, we got 4 more. 3, 2. Single jacks. 2 sets of 8, finishing up the warm-up. Choose your impact, what you need today. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. March it out. Okay, grab a drink. Towel off. Keep moving. You want to march in place. We're going to take a short break in between each section. So listen to your body. Take more if you need more. Cardio. 1 minute cardio starts each section. 1 minute of core is going to complete each section. And this first round, we're going to do traditional jumping jacks. Similar to the warm-up, just much more intensity. We ready? 60 seconds. Now with a traditional jumping jack, what I mean by more intensity is working outside your comfort zone. It does not mean that you need impact. So choose your impact. Right now I'm doing the traditional high impact jacks. My movements are a little small and I'm going as fast as I can. If I wanted a little more power, it might slow me down, but it doesn't mean it's less intense. It just means I'm choosing power over speed. Now you can have intensity without impact. If you're choosing this no impact option, move with authority. Go as fast as you can, working outside your comfort zone. We've got 20 seconds left. Keep it up. Now, if you're really working hard, the end of this interval is not gonna look the same as the beginning. You should be gassed, you should be tired. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and done. So we're gonna start with our heaviest resistance for our lower body. Bend your knees, lift with your legs. Today I have 3 sets of dumbbells, heavies, mediums, and lights. We are gonna do deadlifts for our legs, 4 counts. Resist the stretch, hinging at the hip. Then dig your heels into the floor, using your legs to lift back up. Your arms hang, but your shoulder blades stay retracted so we don't round our back. Arms just hold these dumbbells. It is your legs that contract to lift this resistance. Inhale as you hinge. Exhale as you contract. You can stay at this pace or 2 counts. Hinge for 2, contract for 2. Hinge for 2, contract for 2. Resist the stretch, contract the legs. Inner thighs, hamstrings, and glutes. Those are the 3 muscle groups we're really focused on. Lower body strength. Our core is engaged, contracted around our neutral spine. Hinge. We're halfway. We're gonna do 8 more. Nice and slow, nice and strong. This should be heavy resistance. Your legs are strong. You want the heaviest weight that you can do in good form. Hinge and squeeze. Hinge, squeeze. 2 more. Inhale, exhale. Now you can stay at this pace or single tempo. If I go to single tempo, my movement is much smaller. You cannot compromise your form. Good form is where you get great results. Nice. Now we're gonna add a narrow grip bent back row. So I'm gonna go from my heavy weights down to my medium weights. The deadlift stays the same. We're just gonna do a little bit of a wider suitcase hold, and we're gonna add a row at the bottom of this deadlift. So we hinge for 2, row for 2, control for 2, contract the legs. Hinge, pull, control, and contract. Keep this pace. Really visualize what each muscle has to do to make each movement possible. And that includes the stabilization. Once you hit a position, your body has to work to maintain good form. Halfway. We're gonna keep this pace. Nice and slow, nice and strong. 2 counts each movement. Hinge for 2, contract for 2, control for 2. 2 more. Legs, back, back, and legs. Last one, best one, nice and slow. Now, if you do want to stay at this 2 count pace, go right ahead. You do not need to speed it up. Otherwise, singles. Legs, back, back, legs. Hinge, pull. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Chin stays level, neck is long and lean. When we tend to fatigue, we tend to shrug our shoulders, recruiting other muscles. Don't let that happen. Legs, back, back, and legs. Hinge, pull, control, contract. Great job, bring it up. Now our third and final exercise, we're gonna keep the deadlift for our legs, we're gonna keep the bent back row for our back, and we're gonna add a tricep kickback. So I'm gonna go even lighter, making sure my triceps can do a good kickback. Pick the weight that works for you. 2 counts. So we hinge for 2, pull for 2, kick back for 2, and control. We're gonna do that one more time. Kick back for 2, and control, then extend, down for 2. Now legs, lift back up. Keep this pace. Deadlift for 2, back row for 2, kickbacks nice and slow. Tricep contraction. Now back controls the weight as we extend the arms. Legs contract to lift back up. Hinge for 2, pull for 2, contract for 2, control. One more kickback, nice and slow. Extend, down for 2, contract, up for 2. Resist the stretch, contract the back, contract the triceps, control the weight, up for 2, bend for 2, extend, lift. We're gonna do 2 more just like this. Resist the stretch, contract the back, contract the triceps, control. One more tricep kick back, control this weight without rounding your back, legs lift. Last one, super slow, 2 counts. Each movement, legs, back, triceps. And of course your core is stabilizing every second of the set. Are we ready to do this single tempo? 1 count each move. Think legs, back, triceps, triceps, back and legs. Hinge, pull, kick, kick, and control. Legs, back, triceps. Breathe through each rep. Shoulders low and relaxed, neck is long and lean. So this is part of why I went with my lightest resistance. Triceps are not as strong, and we've done a lot of repetitions. So my legs are getting so tired even with this lighter weight. My core stabilizers tired as well. Hinge, pull, kick. We're past halfway, closer to the end than the beginning, but still we've got a few reps to go. Keep that form. We've got 6 more. Same tempo, same movements. Legs, back, tries, back and legs. Final 4. Three more. Resist that stretch. Don't lose your deadlift form. That form should be exactly the same as our first rep. Hinge, pull, kick, kick, control. Last one, best one. Legs, back, triceps, triceps, and control. Core. I'm gonna stay with my light weights. We're gonna do a version of a standing march. Dumbbells are optional. If you have 2, hold them right here. 1 minute. Alternating legs, standing march. Shin is level, shoulders are low and relaxed. Chest is open, so we're not hunching forward. You've got a neutral spine. Feel like you're stretching your head up towards the ceiling. Natural curves to your back, and we're not pelvic tilting. We're not tucking our hips to get our knee up. We're keeping that neutral pelvic bone, alternating sides. Try to minimize wobbling side to side, and make sure you're lifting your knee in line with your hip, not crossing your midline. If you need a little more, extend those arms up. Don't break your wrist. Rotate those wrists up towards the ceiling. If you're gonna extend. We want that length through the arms while keeping our shoulders low. If your shoulders shrug up, adjust. Maybe you lighten your weight. Maybe you do body weight only. Sucking your belly in, flexing through your core. Keep going. We've got 5 more seconds. We wanna go all the way to the end. 3, 2, 1. Great job. Bending your knees, set the weights down. Grab a drink, towel off. So round 1 is done. Round 2 is gonna start back with cardio. Jumping jacks. You can keep these the same. Actually, we're all gonna start with traditional jacks. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 60 seconds cardio burst. Jumping jacks, this is the option 1, and it can be high impact, it can be low impact, or it can be a heel with a hop, something in the middle. Now you can stay here, or you can add a punch. Jack, punch, jack, punch. Now high impact, you're gonna jump out, really get that air underneath your feet. Your body's moving as a unit, so your knees follow your toes. Now if you want no impact, you can do a heel with that turn. That works great too. 20 seconds left. Abs are tight. If one of these punches hits you in the gut, you'd be ready for it. Great posture. Ooh, don't trip on your mat. Great posture. 5 seconds all the way to the end. 4, 3, 2, 1. Heart rate is high. If you do want to stay upright, you're going to do another set of deadlifts for your lower body strength. If you can take it to the floor, we're going to do glute bridges. Heaviest weight you can do for this leg strength challenge. Knees bent, feet on the floor. I like to dig my heels into the floor. Optional dumbbell on your pelvic bone. Abs are tight. Ready? 2 counts. We're going to squeeze up. Hold here. Straight line from your knees to your hips to your shoulder blades. That's as high as you want to go. If you can't go that high, that's fine. But do not go higher. Do not arch your back. And then we hover at the bottom. 2 counts. Squeeze up. Lower to the hover. Squeeze up. Lower to the hover. Contracting your inner thighs, your hamstrings, your glutes. Belly is sucking in around that neutral spine. Neck is long and lean, shoulders are low and relaxed, and we've got 0 pressure in our neck. Any stress is evenly distributed across your shoulder blades. Don't let it creep any higher. 4 more. Contract, up, lower, hover. Contract, up, lower, hover. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale. Singles. Squeeze. Not throwing our body around, but contracting those 3 muscle groups, our inner thighs, our hamstrings, and our glutes. Every rep. Inhale and exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're gonna add a chest press to this exercise. So you're gonna wanna grab a weight that you can lift with your chest carefully. Your glute bridge is gonna be body weight only. We're gonna extend our arms above our shoulders with our fingers facing in. Contract up to the top of your glute bridge, and we're gonna go 2 counts to a hover with a quarter turn. So when you bring it down, hover at the bottom, fingers face your feet, and then contract, lifting back up. Are we ready? 2 counts. Down to a hover, contract back up, down to a hover, contract back up. Glute bridge form has not changed. We're digging our feet into the floor, squeezing those inner thighs, hamstrings, and glutes. Down to a hover, contract up. Chest contracting to lift the dumbbells, inner thighs, hamstrings, and glutes contracting to lift the hips. Inhale. Exhale. Now you can stay at this pace, or we can increase to singles. Hover, hover. Strength challenge for the lower body in the glute bridge, for the upper body with the chest press, and for the core, stabilizing your neutral spine. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Now for round 3, I'm going to carefully sit up, and I'm going to go even lighter because we're going to add triceps. Glute bridge stays the same. Chest press stays the same, but we're going to hold for skull crushers. Extend your arms over your shoulders, not your face. Contract up. You ready? 2 counts, nice and slow. It's down to a hover. Press up. Tricep skull crusher. Only one of them. Down to a hover. push. Holding the glute bridge, we do that tricep skull crusher. Down to a hover. Contract up. Rib cage pulled down, abs are tight. Breathing. Down to a hover. Press up. 4 down. We're gonna do 4 more, just like this, same tempo. 2 counts to a hover, 2 counts to contract. Hold your best glute bridge as you do these skull crushers. Down to a hover, contract up, tricep, skull crusher. 2 more. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. 1 more, nice and slow. If you want to stay at this pace, you can. If you can keep good form, we're going to increase single tempo. Hover, push, skull crusher. Hover, push, really stabilizing. Don't let your body move, except for that skull crusher. Such a challenge, especially after all of these reps. Inhale, exhale. You're only as strong as your weaker muscle here. So even though my chest could lift by middle resistance, my triceps need my lightest resistance, halfway. 8, how are those legs doing? They have done a lot of glute bridges, and that's after they did a lot of deadlifts. So your inner thighs should be talking to you. Those hamstrings, those glutes, working hard. Final 4, hover, power, skull crusher. Hover, power, skull crusher. Down, up. Last one, best one. Hold it, hold it. Nice. Now for our core, dumbbells are optional. We're gonna do dead bug. Arms extend. Ready? 1 minute. So this is based on time, not speed. With the dumbbell in my hand, I'm limiting my range of motion. So it doesn't necessarily mean it's a better challenge. It's just a different challenge since I'm choosing to use resistance in my hands. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Opposite arm, opposite leg. And really focus. Try to keep the stationary arm stationary. Try to keep the stationary leg stationary. Part of the challenge is not moving in opposition of the movement. Shoulders low and relaxed. Neck is long and lean. Rib cage is pulled down. Belly is sucking in towards your spine. We've got 10 more seconds. This is our second section. And remember, we only have 4 today, so we are already halfway done with the workout. 2 sections left to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Carefully set your weights down. Support yourself to stand. We've been laying down a while. So move slowly. Take a deep breath at the top. Grab a drink, towel off, keep moving. March in place. Cardio. Jumping jacks. You ready? 4, 3, 2. Here we go. Knees are soft. Abs are tight. Go, go. Choose your impact. Get great form and choose your range of motion. If you want those punches we did, go right ahead. Or instead, we are gonna cross at the ankles. So just a little variation. If this doesn't feel right for you, you can stay with traditional jacks. You can do the jack punch. Inner thighs, nice and tired. Now having to work in our cardio burst. 20 seconds. Now remember, your effort stays the same. You are working hard this entire minute, but your output, your speed should slow down. You shouldn't be able to keep that same output, at least not if you're sprinting. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower body, squats. Just the legs, so bend your knees, lift with your legs, heaviest weight you can do. Dumbbells can be at your side. I'm gonna bring my dumbbells up so my arms get a little rest. Legs hip to shoulder width apart, toes angled out, weights in your heels. 2 counts. Down for 2, up for 2. Breathing, Heart rate's high from cardio. Legs are already tired. This is our third section. That cardio burst was intense. So choose your resistance, your range of motion. Breathing, inhale and exhale. Knees follow those same angle as your toes. Chest stays lifted. You can stay at this pace or single squats. Single tempo should not change our form. We're reaching our hips back like you're trying to sit in a chair a little too far away. Belly button stays facing forward, not the floor. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up. Bending your knees, set the weights down. Now from here, we're gonna add shoulders. It's a shoulder press with our squat. I'm gonna go a little bit lighter with my resistance. Legs hip to shoulder width apart. Arms out. You ready? 2 counts. So the squat stays the same. Quarter turn as we extend. Squat stays the same. Quarter turn as we extend. Only as strong as your weaker muscle group. So I did my heavy weights for my squats. I now have my medium weights for my squats with a shoulder press. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. You can stay at this pace or singles. 2 sets of 8. Core working hard. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Single tempo is the fastest you're allowed to go, but you can go slower. Go at your own pace, focusing on your leg strength and shoulder strength. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, third set, adding triceps. I'm gonna go lightest weights for overhead tricep extensions. Squat stays the same, shoulder stays the same. Overhead try at the top. We ready? 2 counts, squat for 2. Push for 2. Overhead try, don't arch your back. Again, squat, press, overhead try. Good. Squat stays the same. Overhead press. Knees are soft. Natural curves to your spine. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. We're gonna keep this pace. We have 4 more, nice and slow. Lighten your resistance if you need to. Even using just your body weight might be fine. Down. Press. Control. And contract. Down. Press. Control. Contract. 1 more, nice and slow. If you like this pace, stay here. 8 more at this 2 count pace or up to 16 at single tempo. Here we go. Squat, push, tricep. Squat, push, tricep. Inhale, exhale. Rib cage pulled out, abs are tight, belly is sucking in. How's your posture? Don't forget to breathe, a lot going on here. We're halfway. 8 or less. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, best one, squat, press, overhead try. Core, 1 minute, gorilla rows. So we're sticking with the squat for the legs. Dumbbells are optional. 1 minute, here we go. So you can do, with or without dumbbells, a squat with a row, keeping good form. So what that means is you don't want to hinge too far forward, chest faces forward. Now if you can, set the weight down in good form. That's a wonderful option, especially for your core. But if setting the weight down negatively affects your alignment, it's not worth it. So So choose the range of motion that works for you. Choose the resistance, if any, that works for you. And then go at your own speed. Breathing. 20 seconds, and then we're on to round 4, our final section. Ten seconds. We don't stop until we're done. We can modify, but we don't stop. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. If you used resistance, bend your knees, set the weight down, grab a drink, towel off. 4th and final section, cardio. Now cardio, jumping jacks. 1 minute. In 3, 2, here we go. Traditional. Oh, my arms are tired, so maybe your arm range of motion is smaller. To adjust. If you want the punch, that was option 2. You're more than welcome to do that again. Option 3 was crossing at the ankles. Now, option 4, we're gonna change the arms. Forward, up, and make that squat a little more challenging when your arms go forward. Past halfway, closer to the end than the beginning of this final cardio interval. 15 seconds. Five seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Last section. Now this section is going to be different. Right from the get-go, we need to pick a resistance that's good for lunges for our legs, and that's good for hammer curls for our biceps. So bend your knees, lift with your legs, left leg forward, right leg back, hips are squared. These are going to be stationary lunges. 1 set on each side. Arms have to be at your side, but we're going to do just the legs first. You ready? 2 counts. Lunge for 2, lift for 2. Really focused on the lower body here. Lunge for 2, lift for 2. No forward movement, no backward movement. Like you're stretching your head up towards the ceiling, keeping your shoulders low and relaxed. Neck is long and lean. Shoulder blades are retracted. We're gonna keep this pace, but we're gonna add a hammer curl. Lunge for 2, hammer curl. Do not let the hammer curl negatively affect your lunge. So don't round forward as you extend your arm. Don't arch back as you lift that resistance. 4 more, slow, strong, slow. 2 more. Now you can stay this 2-count pace, or you can increase to a single count pace. Combo move, are we ready? Lunge, curl, lunge, curl. Inhale, exhale. Now if your arms need a break, keep lunging. If your legs need a break, keep curling. Make every rep count. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Now we're not done here. It's our only set on the side, so we're gonna finish with singles, just the legs, for 8, 7, 6, keep breathing, final 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we gotta do the other side. It's our last strength set. Right leg forward, left leg back. So the legs are completely different, but your core, your arms are the same. Are we ready? Just the legs, 2 counts. Down for 2, up for 2. Stationary lunges. Our goal is symmetry, but your form might need to be a little different. Focus on good form and what this side of your body needs. 4. Keep this slow pace, earn it. Halfway down, all the way down, halfway up, all the way up. Keep breathing. Now we're gonna keep this pace, but we're gonna add those hammer curls. Hammer curls are the same. 2 counts down, 2 counts up. Contracting your bicep, not swinging your arms. Keeping your wrists neutral. 4 more, nice and slow. Nice and strong. 2 more. Last one. Now we're gonna keep the combo. Single tempo. 2 sets of 8. Strong and steady. No swinging, no momentum, so you might slow it down, you might lighten your resistance. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, just the legs. We've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it up. Core, our final minute. Dumbbells are optional. I'm gonna go down to my lightest resistance. 60 seconds, lateral lunges with the option to set the weight down. With or without dumbbells? Here we go. So you can set the weight down, pick the weight up, pick the weight up. If you can't reach the floor, just alternate sides. And if you don't want resistance with either option, don't use resistance. 60 seconds. Final core challenge. Yes, we are working our legs. Yes, we are working our arms. Heart rate's high, might feel like cardio, but core is our focus. Past halfway. Knees follow the same angle as your toes. 15 seconds left. 15 seconds, final push. Five seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic job. Bend your knees, set the weights down, grab a drink, towel off, march it out. Doesn't matter which leg. We're gonna do a quick cool down, a little bit of a stretch. Deep breath, inhale up, and exhale. One more, nice deep breath, inhale up, side to side, right, left, step and tap. March it out, deep breath. Right leg straight back, heel presses down. So we have our heel in line with our foot. We're stretching our arch around our heel into our calf. Let's take our right arm behind our head. We did a lot of triceps today. With the back, with the chest, with the shoulders. Bring it up, switch sides, left heel in line with your toes as you gently press it towards the floor. Feel that stretch. Then your left arm behind your head, stretching that tricep. All the way down your arm, into your shoulder, even down into your hip. Bring it up, interlock, and extend. So we want a neutral spine. This is each stretch across your chest, around the front of your shoulders, and down your biceps. Breathing. Bending your elbows, release your hands, keep your hips square, kick your left heel out, elongate as you hinge, supporting on your right thigh. Feeling the stretch, your hamstring, your glute into your lower back. Neutral spine, chin is level. Try not to lean, try not to tilt. Bring it up, hips are level. Kick your right heel out, elongate as you hinge. Hands are now on your left thigh. You never want to support on the same leg that you are stretching. Feel that stretch, right hamstring into your glute, into your lower back. Bring it up, interlock, round forward. Separate your shoulder blades. Now this stretch is across your back, across the back of your shoulders, and down your triceps. Reach up nice and tall, and release. Deep breath, inhale up, and exhale. We are done. Fantastic job, workout worthy. That was a quick, effective, full body workout. Your cardio, your strength, your core is done. Enjoy the rest of your day, energized and ready to go.